and happy Easter. How's everyone's day going? What's everyone up to today? So far today I have made some videos that are uploading on the tube right now. I've done a shit ton of laundry. I helped Daddy vacuum once he took the old bed apart because we're putting the new bed together because we upgraded to a king-size bed. Because 3 of us do not fit on a queen-size bed comfortably anymore. What else did I do today? We ordered some halal for lunch. I'm waiting for the dryer to be done so that I can switch over the laundry from the washer to the dryer. Plugging my phone in so I can charge it. And I thought, in the meantime, I could just hang out with you guys, do some stuff. I've been working on this book, 2,000 Questions About Me. I have some videos coming up about it. And I thought I could read some of these in between getting some stuff done around the house. I've also worked on Princess's Blanket. I finished. So I've done 2 skeins of blue fuzzy yarn, 1 skein of pink fuzzy yarn. I'm almost done with the second one. And I'm going to go back to doing 2 blue. I'm just going to alternate. I'm separating out the laundry right now, taking out all the pillows, blankets, stuffed animals, putting those in a pile, and trying to get all these clothes finished. Every time I see it's done. There's 1,000 more things to do. I've got, no joke, dead ass, probably 4 or 5 loads upstairs that haven't come down yet to the basement. On top of the, 4 or 5, top of the, 10 loads of just clothes. No, I've probably got about 5 loads of just clothes down here, and then another 5 loads of blankets and whatever else. Because I started to clean out behind the couch again, too. So I have one section almost done. It's just random stuff I don't know what to do with. And then I have the other section that's about almost halfway done. So I gotta get that done because they said the couch will be here in 2 to 4 weeks. Hi. Happy Easter. So I am gonna stop the dryer kind of early. I usually wait till it's been at least 15 minutes or so. Because the dryer takes about 75 minutes. The washer takes about 12. But I'm gonna read some of these questions to you guys. So I'm done about 200 and some questions. I've filled out let's see. I've filled out 289 questions. Out of 2,000, I haven't completed them all. I've skipped some, which I'll go back and fill in. Every time I write in the book, I go back and try and fill in the ones that I don't know the answers to. If I know the answers to, some of them I leave blank until the end. But number 1 is, what's my idea of a perfect happiness? Love, family, financial stability, dolls, and toys. What is your greatest fear? People leaving me. If you guys would like to answer some of these questions in the comments too, feel free to do that. What's the trait you most deplore about yourself? My weight. My goal weight is 90 pounds, even though the doctor says I should weigh about 110. I'm currently 126. What's your greatest extravagance? I don't know. What's your current state of mind? When I wrote this, I was sad, happy, and feeling like a third wheel. What do you consider the most overrated virtue? No clue. On what occasion do you lie? Basically, the only time I really lie intentionally is when someone gives me a gift that they're really excited about, especially if they've put a lot of hard work into finding the gift or into making the gift. I don't want them to feel bad about it. I appreciate the effort. I may not like the gift itself, but I appreciate the effort they put into the gift. What do you most like about yourself? My height and my weight. Like I said, my weight is 126 pounds currently. My heaviest, I was 147 when I was pregnant for my son. And my height is 4'8", which I obviously can't make myself taller, other than with shoes, but... Which living person do you most despise? My ex-B, because she stole thousands and thousands and thousands, over $10,000 from me. My ex-T, who tried to murder me. My ex-K, who told me to go kill myself because I wouldn't give her a baby, because she's me and Daddy wouldn't carry a baby for her, because Daddy would never carry a baby and never get someone pregnant and then give the baby up for adoption or give it to somebody else. I mean, maybe if it was family, but that'd be about the only exception. And she has spina bifida and doesn't manage it correctly, so she has a lot of other health issues associated with it. And she's also psychotic, and she can't take care of herself, let alone a child. What's the quality you most like in a man? One that does dishes, because that's my least. That is the one chore I despise more than anything. What is the quality you most like in a woman? A cuddler. Which word or phrase do you most overuse? KK or okay? And who's the greatest love of your life? Some days it's Daddy. Some days it's Princess. Some days it's Daddy and Princess. She sure did. She conned me and my dad out of thousands of dollars. She racked up phone bills in my name from Sprint twice. The first time it was just her on the plan. Second time it was me and her on the plan. AT&T. And got me and racked up a huge bill on T-Mobile. Then had Daddy go on the plan in her spot. And then got us even more screwed. Daddy helped me get out of it. Thankfully, it wasn't too bad at the time. And then she screwed us even more, and my dad had to pay off. My dad paid off AT&T so I could get my credit card back after she screwed over my credit card and I lost my credit card. My dad paid off T-Mobile so that he could transfer me onto his account because he had just transferred to T-Mobile. And then I argued with the collection agency about the Sprint bill, the second one. I paid the first one. And then argued with them about the second one because the second one, it's over the statute of limitations now. So they technically legally can't collect on it anymore. So I got it erased off my credit score after arguing with them about it. So watch my videos. They post every single day. And then somehow I had a Verizon one too that came up in my name and no one could figure out. I know it wasn't her. I'm wearing a nightgown because I didn't get dressed today. Because I didn't go out anywhere. I was going to go to a local farmer's market, but I didn't end up going. I wanted to go out of town to one, but again, didn't end up going because nobody wanted to go with me and I didn't want to drive by myself. No. I knew she was conning me out of money. She conned me and Daddy out of so much money, it's friggin' ridiculous. Because she tried to blackmail us. I've had some crazy exes. I've had 3 exes become transgender. One was gender euphoric. Dysphoric, I don't know. Whatever the right wording is. When I met her, now she's a dude. One said that they felt like a dude but didn't want to transition to a dude, but they're transitioning and and married to a girl in a wheelchair to control them. The ex tried to kill me, my ex-T. And another ex was super weird. I'd met him on Meet Me. He lived about 45 minutes, an hour away. He said that he didn't like having sex with girls, only liked having sex with guys, but liked dating girls. and that all life's problems can be solved by doing shrooms and vaping, and that he didn't want kids, but if we ever had kids, the kid's first book was going to be the Communist Manifesto. I was like, what in the world? I mean, we did try and sleep together, but he couldn't get hard, so I didn't go anywhere. We were only together for about a month. He was weird, but he's a girl now. But yeah. But ow, I'm gonna go. Whoops, I'm gonna stop this dryer. Because if the dryer has 15 minutes or less left on it, I will stop it. Because it's pretty much just a cool down cycle at that point. Ow. So that I can switch it over. But yeah. Yeah. So, like I said, right now I'm wearing a nightgown that I thrifted. Because Daddy really likes Deadpool. So I thrifted that. And my new dog sandals that I'm obsessed with that I got from Walmart. Like I said, I didn't really get dressed today because I have to shower soon. But, I was waiting for some towels to be done. Oops. I'm gonna have to unplug this to do this. But I am gonna shower here shortly. Nice and toasty warm. My problem is I'm running out of bags. I don't have any more, what do you call it? Any more laundry baskets down here to put clothes in, and I'm running out of garbage bags to put clothes in. Yeah, I think this bag is pretty well full. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do for that. Because I've still got at least 2 more loads. So I'm going to see what I can get in this bag, and then I'll start filling up this other bag. So I think this bag's pretty well full. I did get rid of a load of, so I got rid of 2 loads of garbage, a load or 2 loads from down here. 2 loads, technically, because I got rid of a bunch of, bedding from when Princess was sick. Because it smelled really bad, and it's badly stained. I don't think I'm going to be able to get stains out. And because we upgraded from a queen bed to a king bed, it's not going to fit our bed now. And the boys they have a full bed, a twin bed, and a toddler bed. And the toddler bed takes crib size sheets because it's a crib mattress. And then, obviously, twin and full, which I have a lot of full because Daddy had told me the wrong size for our bed. So I was buying full for the longest time, even though it was a queen size bed. But yeah. So what's everyone's plans for Easter? For the rest of the day, I guess. It's already, where I am, it's already 5:30. For the rest of the day, I'm going to continue to work on laundry, shower, and probably work on crocheting, and that's probably it. It's probably going to be the rest of my day. And I might, like I said, I might order Chinese later. I don't know if our favorite Chinese place is open, which Daddy would have to go pick it up if it is. Because they're not on DoorDash and they don't deliver. And I don't think Daddy has enough money on a card anyways to be able to DoorDash. I have to use my cash. That's what I'm working on. And showering. And I think, I gotta remember, I think I gotta give Buggy a bath too tonight. So that's what I'm up to today. Does anyone have any exciting plans this week? My plans for this week really aren't exciting, but I'm going to do have some plans this week. Tomorrow, I work normal 9 to 5. Tuesday, I have to take my son to the dentist. Then I'll go into work when that's done. His second dentist appointment ever. Because I don't know if where you guys are, but here they recommend every 6 months till they're, I think, 18. Even though my parents never followed that. We followed every 6 months till I was about, like, I want to say 12. And then we'd go once a year. Because my dad's like, I'm not paying for her to go twice a year. I don't see the point in it. The only thing we did do twice a year is I was for the longest time recommended to go twice a year for my eyes. Just because my eyes are so bad and I have a lot of issues with them. So we did do that. Just because they were changed so dramatically that it did end up being worth it. So I take him to the dentist. And then I go to work after that till 5. From whatever time I get done with the dentist and get to work till 5. And then after that, I get to go home and hang out for a little bit. And then I have doll club. And then Wednesday, I don't have anything other than work. Thursday, I don't have anything other than work. Friday, my best friend's finally back in town, so Friday, since we get paid Friday, we go grocery shopping on days we get paid. She gets paid the day before I do. So Friday, we're going to go grocery shopping and have dinner. And then I don't know what our plans are this weekend with the kids. Because we get the kids this coming weekend. Two of my other stepkids. In case you guys are new here, hi. I have 4 stepkids. 4 stepsons. They're 13, almost 11, 10, or 9, sorry. 13, almost 11, 9, and 5. The other one, so, altogether I have, so the oldest is 13. He turned 13 in March. Then we have a 9-year-old and 3-year-old, or 9-year-old and 5-year-old. They both turned 9 and 3 on the same day, actually, in March. Then we have the 10-year-old who will be 11 in June, and me and Daddy's 2-year-old that'll be 3 at the end of June. And I'll be 31. I'll be 32 in June. It was funny because we had a whole argument about this. I think it was last night. How Princess said that she was 33. Kept telling me she was 33. And I said, how are you 33? I just turned 33. In February, I said, no, you didn't. If Daddy turned 35 in February, and you're a year younger than Daddy, then you're 33. She said, no. She said, Daddy's not 35. I said, if I'm going to be 32 in June, and he is 3 years older than me, 3 plus 2 is 5. I said, that would make you 34. She's like, oh. She's like, I guess you're right. I said, uh-huh. I said, if you really don't believe me, I mean, you could always do the simple math. It's 2025. Subtract 1991 from 2025. What does that give you? I said, I can't. Because Daddy's 3 years older than me and Princess is 2 years older than me. that's my plan. Figured I'd hang out and do this live with you guys. I'll read another page once I fill this dryer. Daddy's got the bed about halfway put together. He's got the headboard put together and about half the frame. I hate top load washers because I'm so short. This is really hard for me to do. But we had to get rid of our washer and dryer. So basically when we moved in, we were paying on a washer and dryer and our couch. Because we didn't have a couch or a washer and dryer when we left Daddy's brothers. Because the washer and dryer was theirs. That we were helping them pay for using it. And the couch was theirs. Well, Daddy decided we could no longer pay on the washer and dryer. Because we were paying through, because we get our stuff through Rent-A-Center. So, since we had ones down here, they're really crappy. And they're starting to die. They were left over from previous tenants that he said we could use. He didn't guarantee they worked, blah, 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 whatever. Because washer and dryers aren't in the lease. We hooked up these washer and dryers, sent that back. We were paying for the couch. Well, the couch, yeah. I think it was just the couch. Oh no, it was the couch, and I think we were still paying off his computer. That's what it was. We paid off the computer. Our TV was dying, and I was begging him for a new TV, because I got off Marketplace, the guy lied to me, said it was a smart TV, it wasn't. We had to buy a whole separate Roku device for it. Whatever. The thing started getting lines on it. He said, okay. He's like, whatever. So you can get it. So we paid off the couch. Whatever. So then we paid off the couch. And we got a freezer, which is currently empty. But a big freezer. Then our thing died. Our stove died. Caught on fire. Our landlord was out of town. We needed one quickly. We got a new one from Rent-A-Center. The landlord's gonna, I guess, reimburse us for it or whatever. But when we move, we could take the stove with us. But what was it? Oh yeah. So after we did that, we paid off the freezer, and we have a couch that's hopefully coming soon. New couch, because Daddy broke our couch, and I hate our couch. But yeah. My stupid step stool wasn't buried. This would be so much easier to do. Because right now I'm only washing clothes. I'm not washing any blankets. I'm not washing blankets. I'm not washing bedding. I'm not washing pillows or stuffed animals. I'm only washing clothes, washcloths, towels, anything like that. Okay. Hi. Okay. So the next set of questions in our book, page number 2. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? Needing glasses. I can wear contacts for reading, but that's stupid. To only have contacts for reading and have to wear glasses for everything else, it just seems like not even worth it to me. Even though I'm actually scared to put contacts in. What do you consider your greatest achievement? My son, or you guys on this channel, it's taken me about 6.5 years, but I've done it. If you were to die and come back as a person or a thing, it would be a weeping willow tree. Because I want a green burial, which is where you get buried in like a special biodegradable pot that gets turned into a plant. I want to be turned into a weeping willow tree. I actually learned about it in English class in college, my first semester of college. Where would you most like to live? St. Augustine, Florida. What's your most treasured possession? My dolls, my stuffed animals, my son, and my cats. What's your favorite occupation? My dream would be to be a toy store owner and a full-time YouTuber. What do you most value in your friends? Always there for me no matter what. And I should say friend because I only have one friend. Who are your favorite writers? Ellen Hopkins, Shel Silverstein, Dr. Seuss, Jodi Picoult, and Sassafras Patterdale. But on their books, it's Sassafras Lowry. Who's your hero of fiction? Wonder Woman. Which historical figure do you most identify with? I don't have one. And who are your heroes in real life? I don't think I have one. That's the next page. I'll read more after I get some laundry put in. Like I said, right now I'm working on trying to... Whoops. I guess I'll unplug you again. Trying to get everything sorted out. So the main things I'm trying to wash right now are washcloths, towels, Daddy's clothes, Princess's clothes, Buggy's clothes, bras, and underwear for me. And pants, hoodies for me. These are the main things I'm trying to get washed right now. Where do you guys do your clothes shopping? Or where do you guys get clothes? For me, like a lot of Bugs clothes come from free groups. They come from clothes that are donated to the daycare that we don't need. They come from Walmart, Once Upon a Child. Most of his shoes are not secondhand. He does have some secondhand shoes. Most secondhand shoes I have for him are bigger sizes. He does get a lot of clothes from my nephews. As far as my clothes go, most of my clothes, I do get some clothes from the clothing bank too. And from Temu for him. And Shein. Most of my clothes are thrifted or from free groups. Or from the sale racks at Walmart. Sometimes Target. I don't know, it just depends. Hi. Hi. I was sitting here separating out clothes, but I'm not anymore. I would separate out, like, for example, I would take Daddy's, you know. Whew. Okay. Right now, I've got a bunch of my blankets shoved over there, a sheet and a comforter. We're also going through the process too of trying to discern like what to get rid of and what to keep, as far as the stuff for the for the queen size bed. Hi. How are you? I think we're good on laundry for this load right now. still got probably about 10 more loads of laundry to do. Crazy. Laundry seems like it's never ending. Every time I think it's closed, I find laundry. Every time I think it's close to being done, I either bring more laundry down from upstairs, or I find more laundry that's shoved all over this basement. Because, like I said, right now we've got about probably 10 more loads of clothes just down here, and it's not counting stuff upstairs. Plus about 10 loads of laundry, of bedding and blankets and stuff. Because the two comforters, because most of the comforters are going to be like one load on their own. Then I brought down a shit ton of blankets and pillows. Well, a couple pillows. The comforters are for the boys' bed. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with that right now. I gotta put on my list too that I need more laundry. So, I get the Tide all free and clear because it's the same price as regular Tide. And those are the only two ones I've been able to use so far are regular Tide and Tide free and clear. And I gotta get more stain remover because I've got maybe a load left of stain remover. So I gotta remember to put the Tide on my list too. Oops, my phone got a little wet. I gotta change over my phone case too. Okay. What? Uncle Lester's in my basement? What are you talking about? The next set of questions for my book. Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to sit. What do I regret? Giving all my money to B. What's your motto? Never grow up. Do you like watching reruns? Yes. A lot of the shows I'm currently watching are reruns. Well, not all. Well, actually, most of them are not. But I'm currently watching Gilmore Girls, which is a rerun. Probably just to crochet some more. Because I really don't have plans today other than laundry and showering. Have you ever won any kind of contest? Yes. I won a gift card to the mall from the library near my dad's house, and I ended up buying a What's Your Flavor doll from Toys or from KB Toys. Yeah, no. We had it caught up. Took us 3 months to catch up on laundry. And then we kind of just let it go again. And I took a week off from doing laundry. Hi, I did laundry for like 3 weeks in a row. 2-3 weeks in a row, and then gave up. Took a week off and haven't done laundry in a couple weeks. But I needed towels. But I honestly might go shower after this. What gives you cheap thrills? Cuddles, and getting free stuff, and mushroom hunting. For a guy, it's someone who does dishes, and for a girl, it's someone who likes to cuddle. What do you think is worth waiting for? Real sex and attention. Are you an organ donor? If so, why or why not? Yes, because why not save someone's life? with organs you don't need. Which is the number one thing people always think, or are always asking you for help with. So money, as in, two main things are money for THC and money for gas. And I lost my train of thought, sorry. Oh, and helping clean the house. What movie did you love the original but hated the sequel? Frozen. Although I wasn't like super huge fan of Frozen, I just couldn't come up with anything better than that. Are you more talk and less action, or vice versa? Yes, sadly, I'm more talk and less action. Have you ever given someone a handmade present? Yes, lots of times. Does the guy have to know how to cook? Not necessarily. Daddy was a terrible cook when we first got together. He's come a long way since then. Because we did split cooking for the longest time. But now Princess does the majority of the cooking. I cook maybe once a month. Daddy cooks maybe 2 to 4 times a month. And it's usually like pierogies or Hot Pockets or spaghetti or something simple. I don't know. I don't really have a preference. It changes based on my mood in the day. Do you think Great Britain should be part of a united Europe? Honestly, I don't know and I don't care. More so recently than I used to. But I go through phases where I can go months without it. I go through phases where I need it at least once a week. I can go through phases where I need it every other day. Just depends. Like my sex drive's gotten higher since Princess was in the hospital. Like since she came home. And since I finished my miscarriage and everything. Have you ever eaten a whole tube of Pringles by yourself? Yeah. I'm pretty sure most people have. My current two. Daddy and Princess. Because honestly, she's only the second girl I've had real sex with. And Daddy was the one that took my virginity at 19. And this is our 4th time dating. And I was also essayed. Do you remember my first? My first what? My first guy? Or my first girl? Because my first girl, that was kind of a shitty situation. My first guy, I'm kind of engaged to. But no, I don't remember any of my first time with him. And he won't tell me the story. All I know is it happened in my bed. And I remember bits and pieces of my first time with my first girlfriend that I did stuff with sexually. Do you like champagne? If so, what's your favorite brand? I've never had champagne, actually. Yep. I did. And ever since then, I mean, I've been with other guys since then, but it's been hard to. But Daddy's been the only guy I've actually been able to, like, full out be with. Like, hardcore be with. Because he was the one that took my virginity. Yeah. It was a boyfriend. What nervous habits do you have? Biting myself, smiling, and talking too much. What do you do when you and your best friend get into a fight? I ignore her. No, I never turned him in. It wasn't that serious. And my mom never found out about it. She doesn't watch my YouTube, so she's never going to find out about it. And my dad found out about it years later and didn't even remember the dude. Because he met him all once. Because I wasn't with him for very long. I mean, I think I was like... I might have been like 19 still. 19, 20. What comforts you on your bad days? Definitely Princess does. She's awesome for that. Do you treat yourself and your body with respect? No. Fortunately not. Something you eat that other people would find gross? Tuna. A lot of people think that tuna is gross. And I got told that I only eat tuna because I eat pussy. Seaweed. A lot of people think that's gross. A lot of people think sushi's gross. And pickle pizza. Have you ever broken the law and didn't get caught? If so, how? Yeah. I've stolen from Walmart before. And the one time I tried to steal from Walmart. And a couple things were on accident. I actually got caught and almost got arrested. No, it's this book right here that I got from Walmart. From the same person that does the journal that I often talk about, share videos of. Something you fear might change you? Marriage. Me and Daddy were supposed to get married in March, but because of the miscarriage, we postponed the wedding. What personal trait in people raise the red flag with you? Lying. Have you ever resented someone? If so, for what? Yes. Lying, cheating, stealing money. How have you changed over the last 5 years? A lot. I don't really have a good answer for that. Have you ever painted a house? Nope. Yes, I do, but it's not linked to this. It was linked to this, but there was a lot of issues with that. Because Daddy's brother's friend was stalking me on Instagram for him. And there was a lot of issues, so I stopped making it public for YouTube people. It's only for people I know in real life. Even though I haven't posted on there since a year ago, July. Sorry, 2 years ago, July. My bad. Since we went to go see my mom. Have you ever had a surprise party that was an actual surprise? Nope, because the 2 times I tried to throw surprise parties, I don't remember how the first one got out, and the second one, the family ruined it. Nope, I think Snapchat is absolutely stupid. I don't understand Snapchat. I guess I'm just old, but I think Snapchat is pointless. What makes you feel miserable? My period. Hi. What's the hardest thing you've had to take? My miscarriage. What's the best costume you've ever worn? Probably Rey from Star Wars. I used that costume twice. Do you like sunny days or rainy days? Definitely sunny days. Yep, I'll be 32 in June. What does your typical Friday night look like? Either home or out and grocery shopping. So Friday nights I'm either home doing nothing or I'm out grocery shopping with my best friend and out to dinner. Depending on if it's a pay week or not. Sure do. Last year we did storybook characters, so I was Mummy from the book The Mummy, which actually booked before it was a movie. Daddy was 101 Dalmatians, and Little Man was Very Hungry Caterpillar. The year before that, Daddy was Ash, Bug was Pikachu, and I was Misty. The year before that, I was the only one that dressed up because Daddy had off from work. And we were supposed to be a circus family. Little man was going to be a lion. Daddy was going to be a ring master. And I was a clown. I came up with that from the song Clown World by Tom McDonald. The year before that, I don't remember what I was. As I mentioned in here, probably Rey from Star Wars. I did that twice. That was really good. I really liked Joker, even though my makeup was crappy. What else? I mean, Sally was kind of fun. Let's see. Who's your favorite movie director and what's your favorite movie from them? I don't have a favorite one. No. What's the furthest you've gotten a paper airplane to fly? Not really sure. Do you like the person you're becoming? Sometimes. Oh. Daddy's not really too much into me dressing up. I did really like my costume, though, even though it was hot for when we went to the Run Fair last year. What's the highest you've ever jumped into water from? No clue, but probably not very high. Hi. What do you or did you hate most about dating or the dating process? Being ghosted. How emotional are you? Way too emotional. Have you ever had an internship? If not, what would your dream internship be? Intern job. No, and not a clue. Yeah. Do you prefer chicken, beef, or seafood? Well, I don't eat pork or beef. I'm allergic to pork. I just don't eat beef. It's preference. I eat mostly chicken, but I do like seafood, some of it. Have you ever had a health scare? Yep. When I was pregnant with my son, I was told that I possibly had cancer. And I only carried my son for 8 months. So I was led to believe for 8 months that I had cancer. Turns out it was... I had trick. Because Daddy had cheated on me. No thanks. What do you love most about holiday seasons? Lights, dressing up, and giving gifts. Do you think a fling could be a good thing? No. What part of your routine do you always try and skip if you can? Brushing my teeth. I'm actually not going to do this anymore because I'm getting kind of tired. I think I am going to get off here soon, though. And I will catch you guys on the flip side.